Very, very nice. Now, if you could just think of the second letter. Just think of the second letter right now. Oh, boy, that's nice. I'm getting the letter A. Is that correct? Oh, good, good. That really gives me confidence. And now if you can just think of the third letter. Okay. And the letter that I'm getting for that is the letter C. Is that correct? Oh, good, 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 good. Now, think of the fourth letter. Think of the fourth letter. And I'm getting the letter K. Is that correct? Oh, very, very nice. Now, picture the whole word. I can see that it is a long word. Good, good. Oh, it'll barely even fit on the paper here. Gee. Now, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to fold up that little yellow piece of paper that you have the word written on. Just fold it up and then pass it to somebody else. Maybe somebody that would be just on the side of you. Oh, good. And I'd like that person to come up right up here and stand. What is your name? Peyton. Now, I'd like for the first time if you could show the word that... Now, what was your name again? Karina selected. If you could show everybody that word right now.
Wait,
what is it? What is it?
It's tiny.
Very, very tiny. Could you read it out loud then?
Jackhammer.
Jackhammer. Very, very nice. And there's Thank you so much. And here is a memento for this experience that you've just had. And thanks for doing such a wonderful job.
Hey, who wants to take over the camera? Nobody.
Wasn't that a weird word, jackhammer? Okay, I need to have somebody's help with another trick. That was kind of a
Right here.
Oh, too
But
bad
it was
Riley was on the
enjoyable.
camera.
Right here.
I need to find somebody else because I've got a magical character now. And I just usually select them if they're sat down. I thought I'd get this guy right here. Come on up here, sir. What is your name? Colton. Give Colton a big clap. A great guy. Well, Colton, let me see now. Have you ever heard of Vern? Vern the Magnificent?
No.
I'd like to... This is Vern. He lives in this little jelly jar right here. It's one of those special Smucker's jelly jars. So he's got to be very, very organic. If you could just put your hands out make it into a little bowl, both of them together, good. Don't drop Vern now. That's him right there. And I know he doesn't look very good. He looks like but at least they should be able to tell what he is, right? A balloon. Good. Now we want to do a little magic with Vern. We're hoping that Wilbur will show up a little bit later too. Wilbur is my bunny rabbit. And hopefully he'll arrive. But for right now, what I think we'd like to do, oh, look at this. Look at this. Get rid of this. Any good magician worth his or her salt should have a magic bag. And so if you could just drop him right in there. Now, what was your name again?
Colton.
Colton. That's a great name. Okay, well, Colton, you know, we're going to try to bring Vern back to his good performing shape. Because right now, he does not look well. So if you could just wave that magic wand right over the top of this magic bag, and in a big loud voice, do you know any magic words we could use? Oh, good, good. That should work. Aha! It did work. Look. You ready to catch him? I think he's going to jump out at you. Whoa! Didn't make the jump. But anyway, it looks like he's looking good. At least he's restored. So let's see if we can do something with him. So far, so good. Look around and see anybody plucking their hairs out. Now, Colton, he's a speaking balloon, too. Listen to what he has to say. Boy, he's got his tongue tied today. Back in college, I took understanding the language of balloons, and he said, I trust Colton completely. All right, well, that's good, because you could just rub a little magic on him. He's about ready to perform a death-defying stunt, you know.
Is he gonna jump over?
Well, you never know what he's going to do. It's always a surprise, but we'll just charge him up with a little magic right here in the front row.
Wait, with the nails.
With the nails even still. Oh,
With
very
your pretty
bad.
sparkle nails?
There we go.
With your sparkling nails.
Charge him up really good. Good, good, good. Oh, he feels strong now. Colton, just touch him on the top with that magic wand. There you go. And now from this very, very small little black tube, I will pull out a long and sharp needle, and everybody in the crowd says, "Oh." Because Colton, we're going to see if we can actually insert this very, very sharp needle right into Vern, very carefully, very, very carefully. Ooh, we're hoping he won't pop. We're hoping. You know, we never know quite what's going to happen. Magic. Well, I see some ears. I see some ears plugged. Do you hear some clapping? Tiny bit. The clapping. What will happen with the clapping is that Wilbur the Magnificent should be ready to appear. Now, just to prove to everybody, just beyond the shadow of a doubt, that this is only accomplished through magic, I will just touch him gently. That's the time for you to bow. Did you hear him clapping? Now we'll both take a bow. Everyone will clap. There you go, just like this. Seems like we should start looking around and seeing if we could produce a magic bunny in just a second. Is he real? That's what everybody asks. Well, you know, I think I'll just have to let everybody use their own imagination on that.
I don't think so, because I hear hay.
That is the question.
I don't know.
Okay, who can I find that would help? Somebody that could help me with this magic. Who could I find that would really want to? Did you really want to? Okay. Come right up here and take this very, very powerful magic wand. Very, very powerful. Did you notice it doing something a little strange right there? Look at that. Look at that. Did you wreck my magic wand?
Yes.
I hope. I think it's just running out of magic. So what that means is we've got to operate fast. I'm going to give it to you. And if you could just right over on my hand, just wave a little magic right there and say, Wilbur appear.
Wilbur appear.
Feel anything very good, very substantial. Well, this is a little bunny fur. What can we expect? Huh? From a wand like this, right? Now, what was your name?
Autumn.
Autumn. So, you know, Autumn, when I was a teacher, and on math especially, if they tried a particular method with the problem and it didn't work, I'd say try a different method. So let's do that. Let's throw all these things away. Let's start out with a way big, stronger magic wand. For starters. What do you think? We can't fail with that, right? She thinks it's pretty good. And then what should we do if Wilbur should appear? Because I think he might appear. What do you think we should do? Should we let everybody give him a pet before they get on the bus to leave?
Yes.
Look like he's there right now. Now, Autumn, could you stand right here? Stand right there, good. Now remember how we said Wilbur appear for the magic word? Do you hear something? I don't. Stand right here. Okay, just touch it real gently and we'll practice. On the count of 3, we'll say Wilbur appear. This is just a practice. 1, 2, 3.
Wilbur appear.
Nice. A little bit louder this time. Okay. Are you ready, Autumn? Did you touch right here?
Yes.
Charged it up? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wilbur appear.
My goodness, he did. He did appear. Look, he did appear. If everybody could give us a great big round of applause. Very good.
I'll take half another bunny.
Wilbur's got some sharp claws now, too. I've got to start trimming these claws.
Not even our buddies.
Raise your hand if you have a rabbit at home. All right.
I will soon.
Have 20. It's like a lion.
There's no.
There's no freaking color.
It's magic.
I'm not joking. There's no way.
Oh my god.
I'm not joking. Dude, there was this little black box in it, and I put the bunny right beside it. I'm not joking. Put the bunny next to it. Dude, I put a bunny. It was little.
Cannot squeeze it back.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, it could be deboned. I saw a guy who deboned a bird.
This is not a deboned bunny.
Take a picture of somebody with Wilbur. I don't know where the camera is. It's the old snap.
Oh, Mr. Palmer has the camera.
Did you find it? What about the one that
I
get
took-
Wilbur? What about Otto? No?
I was with the camera. I was with
Now,
the camera.
Marina, right? I got to read your mind, right? Come on up and have a picture with Wilbur. Mr. Palmer will take a picture.
I know how to do the fingers and nails.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Thanks, everybody.
I do it with my
All right.
Cheese!
Give him a hand. Give him a hand.